Hey everybody, Brian here with MotorycycleSwapandSell.com. First video, welcome to the YouTube page. We're going to have a lot of content coming on this web page. Our first video, I want to go over some brief functionality of the new website, answer some commonly asked questions, and just get right to it. So stay tuned and here we go. Alright everybody, here we go. So welcome to the site. This is the site, obviously. At the top here, quick little logo, obviously. Clicking that logo will bring you right back to the website, the home page. Then we'll go through the top real fast. You have your home button, browse all ads, browse with map, how it works, frequently asked questions, news, and contact. These little icons right here this is where you can visit your dashboard or your account homepage. This is how you log out after you log in. This is where you can compare ads, and if you want to quickly just submit an ad and get right to it, this is where you would do that. As you'll notice right here on the very home page, you can do a quick search and just type anything in, like search for Harley in Connecticut, and then click search, and then bam, it's going to pop up Harleys for sale in Connecticut. You can go ahead and adjust your parameters over here on the left versus like what category. If you're looking for parts, you can go ahead and click parts, apply the filters, and then all of a sudden here's all your Harley parts. Okay, you can choose a specific location, designate a radius, price, type, condition, what have you, and go from there. The other really cool thing is you can sort it by date, popularity, on when it's going to expire, and also you can look at everything from a grid view or a list view, whichever is easier for you. So that's pretty much that browse all ads. We kind of killed two birds with one stone there, which is really neat. Going back to the home page here, let's clean this up. Right underneath that quick search bar, you're going to have jobs. Right now there's 22 ads listed for motorcycles, 15 for parts and accessories, service promos, and if somebody wants to, if you're looking for something specific, this is where that would populate. In the middle of the page here, you're going to see some promotional ads popping up here from some different companies that are trying to debut their different parts and accessories. There's an exclusive promo at the time of this video through this company. But anyway, it'll go ahead and show the latest ads that have popped up and the ones that are going to be ending soon. So you get the latest and the greatest right up there. Clicking obviously the button to the right will go ahead and show you some more content. Scrolling down a little bit more, this is going to go ahead and give you a quick snapshot on how this whole thing works. You can save ads, you can get reviewed, you can promote ads, which is really neat. And not a lot of people understand that or know that. I can go ahead and show you that. Down here at the time of this video, I'm doing one ad just for free, no gimmicks. It's completely free. You just sign up and it populates into your account. All you gotta do is just click register now and it'll show up there. And then at the time of this video, this is the price points for all of our ads. So to clear up a little confusion, this is one of the questions that came up. What does it mean for unlimited time on the ad, but then the ad itself isn't for unlimited time? So to quickly answer that, the purchased ad itself never expires. So if you purchase 25 ads for 30 bucks, and say you use 5 ads this month, the remaining 20 will always be there. You can buy another 25 ads, and so then you'll have 45 available after you use the 5. So as soon as you use an ad, like if you list something that you want to buy, if you auction a motorcycle off, if you list a classified ad, whatever you do, it will deduct off of that number. So once you go ahead and list an ad, it will go ahead and it'll go ahead and work based on the type of ad it is. So if you have an auction, it'll last for 10 days on an auction format. If you have a regular classified ad, it'll last for 20. Same thing with if you list like wanted to buy or a promotion. Those are 20-day time periods. So I hope that clears up any of that kind of confusion. So once you purchase the actual ads themselves, that 25, you'll always have 25 until you use one of them, and then they'll just go down from there. So that's why it's this platinum package is pretty much a really smart buy, because it, if you do the math, it comes out to be a little over $1 an ad. Moving on down here, this is where you can subscribe for a newsletter. This is highly advantageous to do, because periodically we'll send out some news and info that's going on in the motorcycle world and community, as we have different bloggers and people that in the motorcycle world that want to share stuff with us. There may be some exclusive content on there. There may be some coupons, some really cool ads, some cool stuff that's going on inside the motorcycle world. So I definitely suggest you take a second and stuff your email address in there, click subscribe. It comes to me. I'm the one that handles it all, so I'm not here to sell your information or anything like that. So it'll be pure in the content. Down below here is just a little blurb on we basically appreciate everybody coming here, our contact info, some other quick links. Inside the news, which we will get to, if you wanted to search for something specific, you can go ahead and type that in there. Like if there's something going on, if you're like, hey, is there anything going on with in Indians? Oh yeah, look at that. There's a big bore kit that's going on right now for Indian Scouts. So this is where you can go ahead and click read more, and it comes into our news page, and you can go to that manufacturer that has that service. Okay, so coming back down to the bottom, and on the right here is just some popular ads. Okay, this button over here on the mobile and on the desktop will just cycle you right back to the top. So moving forward, we talked about the browse all ads. Now the browse with map feature is pretty cool. So you can go ahead and see the general location of where a lot of these ads are. This company is down in the Mooresville, North Carolina area. So that's where that's popping, and Ciro's up in Minneapolis. So they have some cool stuff going on through our website. So make sure you check that stuff out. And then if you click it, you can go ahead and jump into their listing. ProPad gave us some 10% off promo code, which is really cool. We really appreciate that. Just for us, so feel free to take advantage of that. But going back to the functionality, zooming and rolling your mouse, you can go ahead and zoom in on what's going on, like say in the Eastern Connecticut area. So scrolling down, you can go ahead and roll over a listing, and the pin will start bouncing up and down, showing you where the location of that is, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you'll notice these aren't bouncing up and down, is because they're all listed right here. So Gengis Harley Davidson's taking advantage of the website and listing some of their inventory on here. So all I did was click their number. They have 4 bikes over here, so you can just scroll through with the wheel on your mouse, and you'll notice some of these are highlighted. So this is actually highlighted in the click to compare. Okay, that's what this button is for. And then you can also hit the heart button and save that bike as a favorite. Okay, on all the listings you'll see those little functions. Okay, so that's how the browse all ads work on the website. The how it works page is pretty cut and dry. You'll always have a little search bar up here in case it comes to you what kind of part you want to list, but basically the long and the short is you create an account, you post an ad, and then hopefully your stuff will sell. Given the power of this website and the magnitude of how it's taken off, that's a pretty high probability. So like I said, The button here to try it for free is there, and the ad packages themselves ready to go. Same footer. Okay. Over here, frequently asked questions, types of ads. Well, you can go ahead and list your motorcycle or part or job or promotion. Most likely the parts or motorcycles. You're not going to really auction off a job. I guess you could, but the auctions are for 10 days and the conventional listings are for 20. And these are the 5 different categories that we have inside the website to be able to fit what you're trying to accomplish inside, obviously, one of those 5, which pretty much encompasses it all. I did create the services and promo section, so those backyard, garage guys that know how to work on bikes, know how to change oil and what have you. This is an opportunity for you to kind of help your neighbor. I think that's really cool and really important to work as a community. It's saved me a bunch of times having friends that know how to work on bikes help me out. So I just think it's appropriate that we can kind of spread the word. And if you're willing to do it, why not? Moving forward down here, how auctions work. So what you're going to do is register an account, put your motorcycle in there. I'll show you where you can designate it to make an auction. Put your starting price in there. And over the course of 10 days, your bike will be in an auction format. Very similar to how some of the other auction sites work. How to promote your ad. So once you list your ad, you can go ahead and bump the ad up. This will update the creation date while the expire time remains. And you can only really do it once per ad. But basically, like on Facebook where people write in the bump thing and it floats the ad to the top of the list, that's the reasoning behind that. You can highlight the ad. This will make it stand out, obviously, from the others. You can top your ad, which it'll populate them on the top positions. As well, it's in the regular listing program, or position, excuse me. So it kind of like mirrors your ad, so it can be seen a little easier or more frequent. And then obviously urgent and your home map ad. The urgent ad, you'll see a little flag pop up on the actual listing itself. It helps, with your listing get recognized. So this explains why there's locations, how to report an ad, what are favorite ads. I kind of went over that a little bit. You can go ahead inside the website. You can contact your seller. Either you can call them on the phone or you can send a message within the website itself, which is very, very cool. You can also leave comments on the listings, which is very, very cool. And then you can also review the buyer, as the buyer or the seller. You can review the other party to let others know about how well of an experience you had. Under news, this is where we're going to be posting some cool stuff that's going on inside the motorcycle world. Constantly check up on here. A lot of this stuff will mirror on our Facebook page, but all the content is derived right from here. If you wanted to get a hold of us, this is a really easy way for yourself to shoot us a message if you're having a problem with something. You can go ahead and just very easily get a hold of us right through here. So going through our dashboard, so clicking the little person will populate your dashboard. So on the dashboard itself, you're going to see dashboard, your ads, your profile, messages, reviews, obviously, and so on and so forth. So obviously this is our little demo platform here. So on the top, you'll see how many ads I made favorite, my rating, submitted ads, and then once you go ahead and list some of your ads, they will all populate right here. You can also click your ads and they will populate here. And you can filter for what's live, what's expired, sold, if you want to update, and if something is pending. Clicking the plus button will go ahead and get you ready to go to list a new ad. This is the nuts and bolts to putting content up on the website. I'll show you another quick way. If you just click submit ad over here in the corner, it does the same thing. even if you're on the home screen and you're like, you know what, I just want to submit an ad, boom, hit it, populates right to there. Okay, so writing in your title, obviously be as descriptive as you can, because it will go ahead and help you get found via searching. So highly suggested to be as to the point and as descriptive, but not long-winded, if that makes sense, on the title. This is where you're going to go ahead and choose your ad type, whether you want to sell it, auction it, if you're looking to buy something, or if you're looking to trade something. This is your price field. If it's negotiable, you can go ahead and click that button. If you leave the price field empty, it'll say call for a price, sale price. This is another common question I have between these two fields. So if you write in that the asking price is $5,000 and you go ahead and submit your listing just like that, okay? Say in 5 or 6 days it hasn't really sold yet, and you want to come in here and you want to lower it to $500, and you type in $4,500. Inside that ad, what you're going to do is you will see I'll show you how it looks right here. You'll see the price be crossed out and the new price be listed. That's how this works. So Tony was selling this bike for $16,450, and now he dropped the price to $14,999, which is pretty good. All right, so that's how that works. And here's where that negotiable shows up as well. Okay. Condition: used, new, manufactured, refurbished. Obviously, be as truthful and honest as you can, because in this day and age, it's just better. You can drag and drop your images here. Those of you that are using mobile, I would suggest, we found that some of the Android cameras, if you have your photos set to like 30 megapixels, where the image is like the size of a billboard, that image is just way too big. Select a normal, everyday, resolution for your cameras. I haven't found an issue with Apple, but with the Android platforms, creating a picture that's a sensible resolution, saving it to your phone and then uploading it from here is the recommended procedure. The mobile site of this website is basically, it's not an app. So the mobile version is the whole website just reformatted to fit on a little computer screen. So it's preferred that you upload and list all of your parts and accessories, motorcycles, what have you, on a desktop. If you can't, obviously you can get by and do it without a problem on a mobile. I'm just telling you, it's probably easier just to do it on a desktop. That's where this is. Videos, if you have Vimeo, Dailymotion, YouTube, you would select the URL, copy it, paste it here, and that's where you can go ahead and add your video. And it will show up through, so if I'll show you on this one, so if you keep clicking over, it'll pop up here, and then here's the video. Clicking play will play the video. Okay. On the description, this is where you would add your description of the motorcycle. You can be as brief or as elaborate as you want. There's some other just simple editing functions on here. You don't really need anything crazy. I would just suggest getting, to the point with it. Coming up to the right column, this is where you're going to choose your category, motorcycle for sale. This is where on your profile, if you update your profile the correct way, you can just use the address that's in your profile section and the contact that's in underneath your profile. The really neat thing about this checkbox here is, like, say you're listing a bike or a part or whatever for your buddy, and he's got a flip phone, he hates the internet, but he wants you to help him because now he needs the internet to help him. So you can go ahead and unclick this button, and then you can go ahead and type in your buddy's phone number, put it in the description. Hey, I'm selling for a friend. The phone number is listed there. Give him a call. And then that's how you get around that. That way you don't get the phone calls. Clicking the agree to terms and conditions will allow you to save and post the ad. Now say the ad you're listing sells. Very easy. Go into your dashboard, or excuse me, go into your ads, click the ad, and then you can click mark as sold, and then you can take care of it. So that's the crash course on how to list something on motorcycleswapandsell.com. It couldn't be any easier. Okay. Once you do have ads listed, under your posted ads, you'll see a little icon where you can go ahead and promote your ad, and that's where you can go ahead and bump the ad, add it to the homepage, make it featured, and all that good stuff. On the left over here, messages. This is where your conversations are happening between different users and the stuff that you're selling. These are where your reviews would sit. If you have any favorite ads, this is where they would all come together. So you can go ahead and keep an eye on what you're looking at. If you have any auctions, this is where they would sit. If you wanted to add any more listings to your account, you can go ahead and just easily purchase them right here. For some of those dealers out there, or those that need to have some invoices, when you when you place an order or purchase anything, you can go ahead and have an invoice there, and then simply you can either log out there, or that's where this little power button is, and it logs you right out of the system. Well, guys, I hope that helped. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm shooting a hyperlink to the top of the video, so you can go ahead and just jump straight into motorcycleswapandsell.com. Make sure you click the subscribe button. I'm going to have some other videos coming out soon, and some featured info inside the motorcycle community. And make sure you click the little bell next to it. That way you can get notified if new videos pop up. And I'm going to be working on submitting at least one video a week. And if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, please write them below. Any suggestions for videos, please comment below. And we will try to make this as fun and exciting as possible. So thank you so much for listening and watching our first video. I hope you guys enjoy the website. 2 years in the making. Put a lot of time, effort, and energy into this thing to save you guys some time, effort, and energy. I've been around the business for a while, and I think this is really going to help everybody. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time.